Welcome to Saltmarsh, a small fishing town in the kingdom of Kaeland. The citizens of Saltmarsh are just nice, totally normal, salt-of-the-earth type people. If you're in the mood for libations, head on over to the Snap and Line for some refreshing lobster claw wine. More in the market for new armaments? The Dwarven Anvil can take care of all your plate mail bikini needs. Or, if you want to take out a vicious burrito smuggling gang, then you can hire this ragtag menagerie of adventurers to help you out. So, what happens when an owl, a horse, a turtle, a frog, and an elf walk into a bar? Well, why don't you stick around and find out?
Hello everybody, and welcome to Goats of Saltmarsh, where Helpful Goat Gaming plays the Ghosts of Saltmarsh adventure module from Wizards of the Coast. My name is Galway, and I am the Programming Director of Helpful Goat Gaming, and I'm one of the cast members. No, don't point on the Discord window. Point on the overlay. It's fine. The DM for tonight will be Rachel, but before we get started and turn things over to her and to reading Chelsea's poem, I wanted to go over a couple of things real quickly. We are a small independent game design and game content creation community. If you would like to join our community, you can use !Discord in the chat, or check out the Discord link in the description if you're checking this on YouTube. We do lots of game days, movie nights, discussion of our content, discussion about the world. We actually just started up a careers channel in there so that we can talk about job hunting and the like. So you can also then use !HG-info, and that will give you links to all of our socials, which are generally at Helpful Goat. Sorry, I'm just watching chat chanting for Jeanine.
It's coming. Put your pants on, chat.
As Rachel's like, I've only managed to delay it this long.
I could have delayed it longer. What's going on?
Why did I say a week? You can also use exclamation point merch. We have merch available. Joel is wearing some of that merch. Not currently drinking from, but on my desk have some of that merch as well. So you can check that out. We have great stuff. I'm working on some new products to go into there real soon. You'll get announcements about that soon. That was merch. Exclamation point donate is a thing that we care deeply about here at Helpful Goat. We like to highlight causes to celebrate, causes to direct people's attention to. Our current donate command takes you to a link for stopaapihate.org, Asian American and Pacific Islander. The shootings in Atlanta now seem like a long time ago, and they were not, and have received essentially no media coverage since then, and they are a symptom of a long, continuous, ongoing pattern of ongoing hate and discrimination against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders in the United States of America. We really encourage you to reach out. This is one that means a lot to me personally, because I was around a Southeast Asian community. So many of my friends growing up fell into this, and I always had the perspective that they were scared of things that I wasn't. So please, if you can, reach out, find that. We always encourage you to look for local organizations. The article that is linked in that command includes...
Literally have a thing that says "Do not ring the doorbell" in the instructions.
Ding, ding, ding.
So, just gonna say.
Includes a link to an article that has lots of local ways that you can help, and also for the Asian American community and Pacific Islander community in this country. It can be as simple as trying to find a list of Asian American Pacific Islander owned businesses in your area. Try to support them. If it's a restaurant, maybe change one of your delivery orders at some point to being from one of those, or any of the other businesses that are owned. It doesn't have to be big things, and all of those things help. So thank you so much for that. Also, as a note, because we are here on March 31st, us are.
Unless you have food delivered. Yeah.
Happy International Transgender Day of Visibility, everyone. We here at Helpful Goat. As I commented in the Discord, to paraphrase Chelsea, we see you and hear you, we love you and care. So, we hope you are well, stay safe, and have a good day. I would normally be wrapping up to turn it over to the DM, but I'll talk about programming.
I'm DMing tonight.
Oh god.
Yeah, let us DM.
Okay, so I'll do programming.
Okay, Lena, take it away.
I'll do programming real quick, and then if Rachel still isn't back, I guess one of you is the DM now.
Gotta talk to myself about Jeanine.
Coming up tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we have Spire. Check it out as the crew survives what might have been the most consistent string of god-awful luck and we'll call them interesting decisions I have ever seen in a TTRPG campaign ever. But everyone's alive, mostly. It's good. And then on Friday, we will be taking a break from Tier Moontree Isle this week. And instead, Andy will be DMing a one-shot, which... Do you want to say the name of that, Andy?
The Fire Blight. Dirty. It's going to be awesome. Dirty. It's going to be high octane. Whatever that means. Sounds cool, though, doesn't
it? Is it a reference to fuel composition?
Sure.
Oh, okay. So that'll be coming up Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for tuning in for that. Tier will be back at its sort of normally scheduled slot then in a couple of weeks. Look out for more announcements from us because we're going to have some special events coming up. So again, follow us on socials, join the Discord, etc. For updates about those. And now I guess some sort of amalgamation of Andy and Lena. Linda? Lindy?
Well, let's start with introductions. I'm Andrew Gilbert. I play Baz Wilford.
Do we want to read Kelsey's poem, or should we wait until Rachel gets back?
I was going to wait till Rachel.
Wait.
Okay, cool.
Leave that to you.
You're fine.
Yeah. And I use, and so does Baz, he, him, his pronouns. And then let's go to Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel tonight. And my pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm your DM. And I did not prepare at all for this. So it's going to be an improv heavy session.
It's like one of those dreams where you're in high school again and taking an exam in your underwear. That's what I'm looking at right now. It's just that horror.
And let's go to
Lena.
Hi, I'm Lena. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm playing Ocean Blue, the sea elf paladin, whose pronouns are also she, her, hers. And I'm gonna point to Joel. No, fuck, other side. Joel.
Words. Oh, good.
I just heard, I'm gonna hand it over to Joel. No, not Joel. Hi, I'm Joel. He, him, his. Playing Ludlum the Turtle Cleric, also he, him, his. Which way do I even point now? I could go up, but instead I think I'm gonna go that way and across the screen to Monty.
Oh, good one. Good choice.
Yeah, I'm Monty. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm gonna be Gunk, the Grung Ranger, who loves getting picked up like a cat, who also uses they, them, or he, him pronouns. And then I'll skip over to Galway. That way? Am I doing that right?
Yeah, you are. Sorry, I've just been broken. Hey everybody, as I mentioned, I'm Galway. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I play Virgil Mondragon, the centaur barbarian, whose pronouns are also he, him, his. I would turn it over to Rachel at this point, but that would involve a conflict between two of the Hollywood Squares fighting each other for the right of being Rachel.
I'm Rachel now, Rachel. Sorry, I introduced Rachel and everything.
So I'm turning it over to Doppel Rachel.
Is that me? Am I Doppel Rachel?
Can I be Doppel Rachel?
Wait, which Rachel?
I'm
I
not
want to
sure.
be Rachel too.
We can all be Rachel.
I'll be Doppel Rachel. There's Rachel, and then you
Okay,
can be
while they argue about this, I'm going to read Chelsea's poem in an attempt to, I don't know, extend the amount of time before needing to deal with the mess that I've now had an active hand in making. God help me. For the glory of Lulth, the menagerie sailed and conquered another week. Something must be done about this turtle and centaur biting streak. Please let Jeanine finally be off maternity leave. So many exciting and horrifying quests this story continues to weave. For laughter and fun, there is no better place to be. Much love, Saltmarsh crew. Your wonderful voices I hear and faces I see. Thank you so much, Chelsea.
Chelsea, you're awesome.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Yeah, you all can sort something out while I realized I should go grab the art that we're referencing. They can't.
Has everybody else already introduced themselves?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. On my DoorDash thing, it says, "Leave food at door. Do not ring or knock." The man rang and stood there, and I looked over and I was like, "Oh, he's standing there waiting for me." So I went out, and then he handed me. I got a milkshake.
Oh,
Delicious
good.
milkshake.
Yeah.
And then he tried to hand me his insulated bag. And I looked at it and I was like, and he was like, "Oh, sorry." I mean, I was like, "I'll take it. It looks nice." But
I can use this for groceries eventually, but what?
and
You're
then
new, aren't you?
I asked for no fresh jalapenos because right now spicy shit makes me feel bad. And there was just a whole bunch of them. So then I was like, "Well, I need to take those off first." So anyway, I took a while and I'm back now. Hi. I'm the
Hi.
real Rachel.
Maybe.
Who can
We'll
say?
never know.
Prove it. Show us your tag.
It's right. No, no.
Where that would be.
I could show you my COVID vaccine card. Hey.
Yay.
I can't. It's downstairs.
You can't.
I could show
I love
you.
the
I don't
fact
have
that it's
anything
just
with my
for
name on it
Monday.
here. So
We'll
that's
go.
not true.
I have something with the name
My
Rachel.
camera is my phone, and I have my driver's license inside my camera case, so I could show you.
Look, I have something with the name Rachel on it, so I'm the real Rachel. It says it right
Oh, wow.
there.
You just fucking
Yeah.
wrote it. All right,
Also,
just
That's
keep
all
AI.
doing
I need. All right, Rachel, take it away.
Okay.
Fine.
That guy looks good.
It does.
Ha-ha!
Okay, that's
Look at
probably
me.
better proof.
Oh, wow.
That's me, Rachel Dorschner.
So everyone go and steal her identity now.
Yeah.
Except my driver's
It's like,
license number was not in that, so
Okay.
Well, if you freeze the frame,
it was
I think we got
blurry.
it. I think we got
I
it.
think we're good.
I
I
think
don't
we
think
got it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got it.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
What
This
is
is
even
going
happening?
great so far.
I'm just gonna pop up the Gunk and Ocean art
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Monty did while we.
Oh yeah, you should do
settle.
that. I've got good control over the stream. Oh no, Matt already took out several loans in my name.
They're for you, though. You'll get it. You just
Oh,
have
that
good,
was-
good.
stand by.
That was fucking independent of you showing off your driver's license, though.
Yeah, he was already working on those.
Some of those date back to like 2002.
Fair.
Anyway, this art is amazing and perfectly fucking encapsulates Ocean and
Beautiful.
Gunk's relationship.
It's beautiful.
Essentially, yes.
It's just beautiful. Yeah, anyway, so hi, go to Saltmarsh. What happened last week?
Ooh, good question.
Oh,
Go
what?
ship. Go ship.
Go ship.
We
dude with big spiders that I conned into thinking, Gunk conned him into thinking that we also worshipped his god, his spider god.
Yeah.
Which we did via Gunk bit a kid's head off.
Yeah, Ocean,
Not
just to point it out, Ocean is definitely holding Gunk's vest. She's not poisoned. It's fine. She's okay.
They've worked this out.
And I gave the orcs, the half orc's name is Krell, who worships Lolth, and I gave Krell a mushroom, and told him that he'll have visions of Lolth if he sleeps at night. And we're buddies now. I think he's my buddy because he likes the same stuff I like. And there was this whole thing at the end about Baz being really fucking mean to my buddy. And I didn't understand why.
Mean or wanting him to be somewhat looked over to make sure that he and his spider friends don't eat all of our new dwarven people.
Although I will admit, I just enjoy the idea of like, yeah, no, we're gonna totally guard the phase spider. That's a thing that these dwarves are equipped to do.
Also true.
In between those things happened also.
Yes.
You're good. So let's see. Yeah, Gunk. We told a story that Gunk had bitten the head off a child.
Yep.
Ocean was just into like the sort of moldy version of Lolth's spiderific domain. Virgil grew spider mandibles. At which point Krell, along with a crit hit, I believe, deception check from Gunk, Krell was just like, yeah, no, you guys are like fucking metal as hell. Dunlum kept invoking Lolth in place of his own deity, so it was all pretty good while Baz just stood there going, what is going on? Once again, feeling some semblance of the feeling that Charity regularly has of what's happening in my life. Why is any of this going on? Let's see, then we convinced them to go up on deck and wait for us.
We killed some ghouls downstairs and got the cargo crate we were after with all the...
Yeah.
And then a kraken started to attack the ship.
Oh, that's
The
right,
whole
yeah.
ship started to list. We had to go as quick as we could, which was very slowly, up and out again before
And Ocean carried Gunk out.
Yeah,
And then swam with Gunk on her back to safety.
because Gunk's got little legs. They wouldn't be able to get out on their own.
And hence we
Now
have
we
Arc now.
avoided turtle pinball.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I have a gas tongue now.
Gas.
Wait for that
right.
to make an appearance later.
Jeez.
Nope.
Little.
And and then after we sort of decide that we're taking these people to the marshes to the north, I believe, of Saltmarsh.
Yeah, where we dumped the crocodile. Yeah.
Wherever we dump the crocodile, we're going to take him there.
Have to convince him to get off the ship, and I'm not sure how we're going to do that.
Well, but I already said that there was 1,000 mandibles.
Yeah, 1,000 mandibles
who
would
was
be
eager
there.
to learn
That's
more
true.
about the ways of worship of Lolth. So Krell was straight up excited because he's never seen so many mandibles.
Indeed.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah, honestly, I think we have already laid the groundwork for getting Krell off the ship where we're trying to get him off the ship.
Good.
And until then, Baz will be in his room studying, and he locks the door.
Phase Spider.
Baz does not know what a phase spider does.
We've seen it pop in and out of existence and teleport.
I don't get it. It can't go through locked doors. That's all I
It
know.
already did.
Also, I'm bunking with you. You're just gonna lock me out?
Gunking,
No,
bunking.
you can come in. I'll unlock it for
Okay.
you. That's fine.
That's fine then. I'll just bring the spider with me.
No!
I'm just picturing Gunk rides in, riding on the back of the face spider.
No!
What's up, buddy? Brought a friend.
Can we
They play
leave?
cards.
Whole new thing I met. Right.
They play cards and they don't mind if I cheat.
Yeah.
I will burn this ship to the ground. Which is
That
hard
was
to do
for the
in
last
water.
one, and we got denied that opportunity by the goddamn octopus.
Mhm.
Indeed. Unlucky.
Sorry, giant octopus.
Unlucky. So I think that's where we're at.
Okay. Sorry.
You good?
You are good.
So, did anybody want to do anything else before they went to bed for the night?
I'll be back super quick.
You might flash your camera on and off, Rachel, because
Am
you
I
are
fucked up again?
hilariously lagged.
Oh, it's not as bad as before.
No, it's like
Oh, look.
Cat's like, this is my chair now. Fuck you, it's my chair. It's like, oh god, no. I said it was my chair.
My chair.
I'm back.
So is Book.
Yeah, he just immediately stole my chair.
Well, we were all
We saw.
commenting. I don't think Virgil has anything in particular. There was the one sailor who had discussed that he might have a lead for him, but that he was going to need a little bit of time to gather some more information. Once we got back to port, we kind of had another Jeanine, I'll talk to you in a week situation.
For Rachel to prepare things that she totally prepares when the time comes.
Yeah, no, I wasn't complaining. I was just like, but I'm like, I
Yeah.
think that was the only thing that had occurred sort of on board ship that it would have had any particular interest for me. With the spider on board, I will say that the elaborate sort of spear fencing that is inside my room has gotten more elaborate. But
Fair.
outside of that, incidentally, I did just go through and reorganize my inventory on my character sheet. The first 9 slots in my inventory are weapons.
Nice.
One
Wow.
of those slots is 9
Jesus
spears.
Christ.
What, you didn't hear me open the door?
You're
Oh my
not-
god.
You're also
Hi,
not
Eric.
muted.
Eric just slammed the door open and it fucking terrified me because I was supposed to go away talking about fucking weapons.
Spears and
And
weapons.
I just do boom, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Someone fucking kicks in the door and
Breaking in with milk.
9 spears.
Eric, everybody says hi. Eric says hi back, chat, and you guys. I think I'm gonna.
I
Okay,
missed
it's
it
fine.
the first time, but then I looked at the stream and saw it. I went, oh yeah, that's what happened.
Literally, just like my heart is like boom, 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 boom. Because our screen door slams, so when you come in, your hands are full. It just goes like boom, and then anyway, I'm fine.
everyone's
Good. I'm not easily startled by things. Nope.
Okay. All right. Anywho,
So you
I'm
all go to bed.
yeah.
I'd want to thank Ocean for
Oh, cool.
saving me, essentially. So yeah, whatever Ocean's doing, I'll just come up to her and say, "Hey, Blue, I don't think I would have made it out of that ship without you. So thanks a lot."
Yeah, of course. We're friends. You do the same
Yeah.
for me. And we're gonna
I mean, I
become
wouldn't-
one and save the world together, so
I mean, I can't pick you up if that's what you're implying, but sure.
well, you'd save me anyway. You'd find a way. I believe in you
I'd do
guys.
my best. Yeah, of course, no guarantees, but yeah, I'll try.
Did other people get that weird audio distortion?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Just
like
making
the
sure.
tick, tick, tick. That's weird.
Yeah, it
I
was
had
strange.
no idea what that was. I thought that was just my.
So that
cheap
was on
headphones.
Lena's mic then. That's fine. I just was. I'm like,
It's a book chewing on the mic cord.
Sammy, it might actually be like from book somehow. He's sitting on my lap right now.
The static electricity is just,
actually, legitimately, that
It might be
does
actually.
do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Just thank Blue.
You bash your way through the door. Baz is like sitting there with planks and nails.
I'm easily startled.
Sorry.
Shut up.
These
I slammed it
cabin
again.
doors. Ah!
Oh, good. That's who you want to be jumping in your party, the wizard.
Gunk, I have palpitations.
You might want to get a cream for that.
That's not how. That's fine. Yes.
Put a cream inside your heart.
Well, I don't know what palpitations are.
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna go back to my Sohoagan reading.
So wagon.
Sohoagan, Frankenheimer Lyman. That's how they say hello.
Wow. I will literally never say that. You can count on that. Okay. So everybody goes to bed. Does anybody like set a separate watch, or are you all feeling like you can trust everything.
I mean, last time
I trust Crow.
there was a, massive deck invasion, the dwarves woke us up, so.
It's true. Okay.
I don't trust anyone.
there
I
was
will
something
for sure
done
want to
with
set a
you.
watch.
Not much
I
you
will
can do.
also-
You're,
oh,
you're
no,
locked
okay.
in Crazy Man at Baz's room now.
Yeah.
Set the watch, it's fine. Just be quiet about it.
Yeah, you can roll me a perception check.
And make sure the door is locked.
For inside your room.
Yes.
God,
I don't.
I think I pressed the wrong thing. But
You did
it's
persuasion.
the same. I did persuasion. Do you want me to roll again?
No, just tell me what your plus is for perception.
It's just +2, so it
Oh,
would have to be or
9.
just +2 on top of that. So it would be 13.
Oh, on top of that. Okay, 13.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you don't hear or see much of anything. Just Baz is snoring away next to you. You didn't even know that Aarakocras could snore.
Throw a pillow at him.
It's sopping wet from inside
Yeah.
the barrel.
Why is it so
My mouth.
Oh god.
You keep a pillow in there.
And I pretend that I'm asleep.
Face spider must have got in here and threw
Oh, yeah.
stupid face.
They're notorious for their wet pillows.
Mhm.
That sounds dirty.
Yep.
It does.
Wow. Them big old wet pillows on them phase spiders. Anywho, Ocean, while you are sleeping, you suddenly wake up. But you're not actually on the ship. You are in somewhere. I always forget to do like cool music like people do when they're doing like fun stuff, but I didn't plan these things.
Like fun stuff. Yeah.
Cool music. Here, we can play Storm at Sea. I don't know what that is. It's going to be a storm sound. You are in some place that is dark and dank and just, it smells lovely to you. It is just like mold and mushrooms and just all decaying things. It's just beautiful. And sitting on a rock is your love, Spora.
Spora! I thought I was on a ship, but now I'm here. I haven't seen you in so long.
Oh, my dear, lovely, lovely Ocean Blue.
My lovely Spora. I've missed you.
You are still on a ship.
No.
This is a dream.
Oh.
I'm not really here. I'm here. You're not really here. So I've been watching you from afar. I've been very busy, of course. It's why I haven't called. You understand.
I understand saving the world is a lot of work.
It's true, and I've seen how much work you've done in spreading the word and the mushrooms and everything. You're very zealous, and I appreciate it.
I've given so many people mushrooms and one person a moldy banana peel.
Lovely. Yes, if there's one thing I always love, it's reward zealotry. But here's the thing. I don't want that man that's with you right now. I don't want him on our side.
Which man?
The one that worships Lolth.
Oh, but he likes mushrooms and rotting things.
He does, but he also likes Lolth, who I don't like. I'd prefer to not have anything to do with Lolth, actually, and I'd prefer that her followers have no knowledge of me. They will not help us in the war that's to come.
But he likes mushrooms and rotting things.
So do plenty of other things, like undead, and we don't necessarily always like them.
Oh. I kind of thought we did.
I mean, I've seen you kill plenty.
Yeah, because they're trying to kill us.
Yes, so imagine that is what this Lulf worshiper is like.
Oh, he's trying to kill us?
Well, in the big picture, yes.
Oh. He doesn't want to save the world?
No. Even if he likes mushrooms, he doesn't want what we want to come to pass.
Oh.
All he cares about is his spider queen.
Oh. And she doesn't want to become one with us.
No, she's terrible.
Oh. I was okay. Yeah, okay.
So I don't expect you to. I mean, of course, you have free will. You could choose to do whatever it is that you'd like.
I
But
want to do whatever makes you happy, Spora.
So maybe if you don't want, it's tough. I wouldn't be upset if you killed him. However, I feel like that would maybe create needless complications with your current companions who you're really working on, and I think they could be powerful allies in the war to come.
Yeah. One of them doesn't have a mushroom yet, but the rest do. It's going to be great.
Oh, I know. Well, yes, just whatever it is, but just maybe don't. How about you just ignore him from now on?
Okay.
I don't want to see you speaking to him again. It makes me feel gross.
And I'll avoid...
You don't want to make me feel gross, right?
No, I want to make you feel really good all the time, so that when we become one, we'll all feel really good.
Yes, of course. We all will.
Yeah. I'll
All right.
avoid him.
Sleep well. And you conk back out. Oh my gosh, lag. And then you all wake up the next morning. No phase spiders have come and eaten out your insides. Except you, Baz. Your eyeballs are gone.
Gunk, turn on the light.
It is on, Baz.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You wake up and you can have breakfast, you can chit chat, you can tell the captain where you'd like to go.
Just as a note, I don't have the mushroom on me all the time. I slept with it that night and then just sort of left it there, but it's not with me now. Just in case that's important. Ugh. That's creepy.
It sounded totally healthy and like a normal relationship to me.
Totally healthy, not manipulative or gaslighting or abusive in any way.
No.
No.
But we don't.
I'll go hang out with Krell, see how he's doing, give him some breakfast. I'll go have breakfast with Krell.
Who am I sharing a room with? I don't remember.
No one.
Anybody?
I think you're on your own.
Okay.
No, I think you're with Dunlop.
I think, yeah, you're
Oh, okay.
with Dunlop.
Never mind.
I think Virgil was then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, because Dunlop and Virgil can't fit in a room.
Because
Yeah.
Virgil just went into a room and was like, I'm in here. Anyone else can be in here. It's fine. I don't really care.
So
And then once sufficiently no one came in, he just started putting in spears.
I want Dunlop to just wake up to me staring at him really close to his face.
Oh.
He kind of, is half asleep. Ah!
Did you have the dreams? Hey, don't do that.
Dreams? I have no idea what you're talking about. Why are you so close to my face?
I had dreams of Spora again. Did you have the dreams?
I'm struggling to remember. I think I had a dream about a burrito.
Oh,
I don't recall anything about.
but you
Spora.
slept with your mushroom, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, maybe she was just busy with me, which is okay too. I'm going to seek out the rest of the group to ask if they slept with their mushrooms, but we can go to Baz not Baz, goddammit, Gunk having breakfast with Krell first.
I wouldn't have to roleplay that. I'm just making sure that
Oh,
like is
okay.
happy, and
Oh yeah.
I didn't have anything to say to him. It was just like friendly. Like, yeah, we'll be there soon, and you'll meet 1,000 mandibles, blah, blah, blah. Just like keeping things.
So I'll come up to Gunk while they're having breakfast with Krell and be like, Gunk,
Yeah?
did you have dreams
I mean, yeah.
about Spora?
Not in particular, no.
Who's
I had
Spora?
Take it away, Blue.
Blue's gonna like stare over at him and then look back at Gunk. Did you sleep with your mushroom?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Is anybody want to tell me, or?
You should
Yes.
sleep with your mushroom, Gunk.
It's back on our ship. I didn't want to lose it. So
Oh, I have more. Here you go. Here's another mushroom.
thanks.
Sleep with it tonight.
Sure. Okay.
Spora has good news for all of us, kind of. Not really. But every time Spora talks, it's good news.
Could I have another
Okay.
mushroom?
Sure, you can have this one. I give you mine.
Don't do that. Don't. No.
Why not?
It's specifically for you, not for others.
What? Oh, okay. Sure. I'll
You
keep
can
this
see-
one extra super safe, okay?
Krell just exchanges a look with Royal, his phase spider. It's just like,
I also look at Krell exactly the same way. Like, I have no idea what's happening.
just a three-way look between you, Krell, and the phase spider. Just like,
Yeah.
What?
Okay, sure. I'll keep this one safe. Blue, don't you worry, okay?
Okay, good. Thank you, Gunk. You're such a good friend.
Sure. Yeah. You run along now.
Gonna go find Baz, which we don't actually have to do, me doing this with every fucking person in our party. But Baz, if you're
Oh, we
down
do.
for this, okay.
Oh, we do.
Oh, we do. Yes, I want to see this.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go to Baz's room. Is the door locked?
The door is locked.
I'm gonna knock. Baz.
Slowly open it a crack. Are you a spider? If you're a
No.
spider, you have to tell me.
I don't think that's a law. But
is.
no, I'm not a spider. Did you have dreams last night?
Come on in. I did. I dreamt of a cat who I tried to pick up, and they just kept running away.
Did the cat smell like mold?
No, they smelled like old papers.
It's kind of similar.
A bit. What can I do for you?
Did you sleep with your mushroom?
I did. I have it in my pocket. I normally do.
I dreamt about Spora last night. She must have just been very busy, but I think she's coming to talk to everybody again soon.
Oh. Well, that's lovely. I will look forward to it.
I'm so glad. Can you give Virgil a mushroom, please? He won't take one from me.
I could try. Do you have an extra one?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, excellent. Put that in there, too. Perhaps I was a bit harsh yesterday about Krull.
No.
Your words really started to rattle around in
No,
my
I
head.
was completely wrong.
Well, perhaps we give him a shot.
No.
You know, you all have become fast friends with me,
Baz,
and,
don't do that.
and perhaps welcoming them, though they are a small bit different than us. Who am I to judge?
Baz, I think he's very bad, actually, probably. I think he's a very bad man, and I think spiders are bad. So I think that I think I was wrong and you were right. I should listen to you 100% of the time, unless it involves rotting things, mold, or mushrooms, or becoming one.
That's fine. Then well, then I will rethink my rethinking. And
You're more in tune with Spora than me?
I
Because you knew Krell was bad.
well, I don't. I wouldn't say that.
Has Spora visited you in your dreams more?
No, just the once.
Okay. Well, tell me if she visits you.
Of course I will. Yes.
Okay.
And you tell me if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah. Right now, just sleep with your mushrooms and give one to Virgil. And Krell is back.
Sure thing. And Frankenheim Layman.
What?
Practicing my swaggin.
Oh,
So that means goodbye and hello. I found out. It's like
goodbye.
aloha.
Frankenheimen Layman?
Yes. And then I'll shut the door, and you hear lock, 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 lock.
There weren't that many locks on these doors.
He has it out in his bags.
And since Virgil doesn't have a mushroom, I'm done with my tour of the party right now.
Fair. Okay, so the captain Wergerfergen.
That's a good name.
Yes, Hingadingadurgan.
That was close. It's Wolgar Windrune. He goes up to probably Virgil. And asks, so are we going back to Saltmarsh right away? I know we got picked up a passenger, so
No, we're going, and I'll sort of like, if there's a chart nearby, point to the sort of marsh where we left 999 teeth.
/1000 mandible.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll just be a little bit out of the way, and you said we can charge Foppish the Lesser, name I can't remember.
Just make it clear to him that it was very important vis-a-vis the recovery of his property, etc., that we handled things this way.
Oh yeah, I'm good at bullshitting, don't worry.
Good.
Okay, so you guys sail on for the better part of the day, and I'd say you arrive at...
Maybe one thing before we get there.
Yeah.
If because we have a very mysterious box from our salvage operation. Do we want to look at this a little more? Do we care about what's in this, or?
Oh, really? He said it was just papers, right?
This
That's
is
what
a
he said.
yeah, but this is a friggin' magical lidless box.
I think we did exactly. Like, it's lidless and shit. Like, you can try to open it, but I don't know if we can.
Well, I thought he specified to us that he was able to, that he wasn't worried about it having...
I dropped the Saltmarsh book on my foot.
Yep, that'll do
I'm
it.
a fucking mess tonight. It's fine.
I thought he had specified to us that he wasn't worried about the contents of the box because it was waterproof, basically impervious to harm, and could only be opened by him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said that too. I don't think
Our
we can open it
wizards.
at all.
Well, yeah, I wasn't, even saying that wizards wouldn't have a way to open it, but I feel like Virgil's kind of like the contract was bring him back the box.
I mean,
it's like an utterly mundane little.
If we are not super curious about what's in this box, I have no problem leaving it then for him. Just
I don't really
making
care.
sure that we weren't not identifying or looking at a potential interest.
I'm currently probably using it as sort of bedding. It's
Fair
sort
enough.
of the right height to support me, so.
okay, so we're not attempting to break into the box.
I mean, he didn't specifically give us a condition in the contract that I wrote down that, we returned the box to him unopened or anything.
Yeah.
I feel like if... So let me put it this way. Virgil isn't particularly curious. If Baz wanted to look at it, Virgil would just repeatedly stress, anything you even vaguely attempt to do cannot risk any harm to the documents inside. They're how we get paid.
Completely understood. I definitely need the money, so yes. Yeah, if you don't mind me taking a look at it just real quick, giving it a once over.
You want to roll in? What do you want to do?
Yeah, so yeah, I'd like to sort of look at it to see if it's really lidless or if it's just sort of looks lidless, or if it's magically sealed or what's kind of going on here.
Every time you guys say lidless, I hear legless. Like legless lizard.
Is it lidless?
Is it legless?
I mean, I hope so. It's more
Yes, it's
horrifying if it isn't.
So what kind of role would that be, do you think?
You specifically looking around. So you mentioned two things.
Yeah,
Are
let's
you
start with
looking-
kind of more of an investigation.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if you were also looking for magic stuff or yeah.
Right, I'll
Okay.
try to do that second, I think.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
17.
17. It is pretty well sealed. You can't seem to see any way to get in, like any
Okay.
physical way to get in and pry and anything like that. It
Sure.
does not appear to be there.
All right, let me give it an Arcana check then. Kind of
Do it.
see the magical side of things here. And
That's a 9.
9? Ugh.
This box is defo magical.
Oh,
That's about all you know. Oh, bye.
that's interesting.
Yeah. It's magical.
I try to fireball it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'll ritually cast detect magic on it. See if I can get a little bit more of a understanding of what this is.
Sure. So you take what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
What's the kind of magic that involves stealing things and locking things?
Abjuration.
Maybe
Probably
abjuration,
abjuration.
Yeah,
or
probably abjuration.
Okay, yeah. no,
conjuration, maybe.
box is fully all the way around. Just you see a nice thin layer of abjuration magic.
Do I know what? Is it like a secret word or something? I start to say foppish, and then
It opens.
xenophobia, and then
Class warfare.
class warfare. None of those work? Okay, well. Then I spend the rest of the time bringing Ms. Ark back.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the feel like you can see the magic, but like you can't necessarily tell what it is that it involves opening it, you know.
Sure. Yeah, I'll head back to my room and bring Ms. Ark back, and then we'll probably have arrived.
And then you guys, so I switched your map. We don't need to go to map view. It's not exciting, but just you guys are back in the area where you dropped off 1,000 mandibles.
Just like up here, right?
Yes, yeah,
Right
that's
up
right. It was
north.
up there. You're right. That's what
So
I
it's
meant.
like if we took him from the lizard folk lair.
Right, you're
right?
correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you want to talk to Krell at all about where you're taking him, or? I mean, Ocean.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful landscape. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better, right? Thousands of mandibles is in there somewhere. Your loaf will guide you, I'm sure.
There doesn't really. Oh, everything froze for me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fun. Oh, it's my little desktop extender that grew to hate me. It's fine.
That has grown to hate me.
Grown to hate.
It was raised in hate.
Okay. Unfreeze. You could do it. I believe in you. Hey, you did it.
It was taught as a child to sleep with its feet facing me, so that it will always know. It's a Japanese history joke.
Oh, thanks.
I was
Thank
like-
you.
I was like, I think I know this reference, but
Yeah,
I'm also amazed that you're about to launch into this because this is like stanzas.
Is that not our core demographic?
Oh my
Japanese
God.
historians? Okay, sorry.
Why are you
Sure.
freezing on me, you monster butthole?
I'll go into the swamps with Krell and the face
Whoa.
spider and try and find an animal to talk to.
Okay.
Casting speak with animals.
Yeah, you can make a perception check around to see if you see any animals about.
And the whole time I'm just raving about how cool the swamp is.
Would you mind if I send Ms. Ark with you, as a hummingbird, in case you get
Go
in
ahead.
trouble, come back for us?
I'm
Okay.
also going because I don't trust Krell and I care about Gunk, but I'm ignoring
Sure.
Krell all the time.
Okay, I got a 13.
So you're sure this is? I mean, I don't see like civilization around. Is there going to be? Is it just going to
Excuse
be?
me? Excuse me, you don't see civilization around?
Was that offensive? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was. This is my ancestral home. This is my civilization. How dare you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do your parents live here? I'm sorry.
I'm introducing you to my home, and you say, oh, there's no civilization around here. How dare you? Anyway, I'm desperately looking for any kind of animal I can talk to.
Yes. While you do that, give me an intimidation check.
Oh, cool. I'm not good at intimidation.
Got this.
I'm not intimidating. I'm a little frog. I got 12.
He's kind of just like, oh, all right, geez, sorry. Like, a little bit uncomfortable, but more just like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
You see with your 13 perception, you see just like a tiny little like or a small, well, I guess not that small, but like maybe like this big, just regular old toad
Cool.
just
My
hanging out
people.
in the river.
I'm gonna sidle up to the toad while I'm like, I say, look, it's okay. A lot of people don't understand, civilization ain't all buildings and books, okay? But that's okay. I get it.
You're right. I mean, I literally just came from an island full of like not a whole lot going on.
I was gonna
so-
say,
Exactly.
he moved into a ruined ship in order to have more shelter on an island that's full of warring cabals of Lolth cultists. Like,
Right. But that don't mean you're not civilized. You know what I mean? We're all civilized here. And I talk to as I'm doing all this, I talk to the toad. Hey, buddy, you seen a big crocodile around here somewhere?
Oh, wait, no, here. I'll give the toad this voice. Oh, yeah! This is what toads sound
My
like.
favorite
toad
face.
hands.
I love
Toad hands.
Oh god.
Yeah, a while ago, some real big guy came walking through here.
Oh,
He ate my brother.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
He ate my brother Joe.
Oh,
It's okay.
That's
Joe was an
terrible.
asshole.
well, that's fantastic then. I'm happy
Yeah,
to be
now
of service.
I'm set to inherit all of Grandpa's riches, so it's fine.
What the fuck?
Well,
is this?
where's your grandpa? I'll go direct a crocodile to him, and then you'll get him real quick. How about that?
Oh, you don't think that'll invalidate the insurance?
Oh well, no, because crocodile is an act of God. Don't you know?
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I forgot.
Yeah.
It was a big
Anyway,
one,
so
yeah.
he headed this way.
So I'll tell you, the crocodile went this way, and then he made a right, and then he made a straight, and then he made a left, and then he did a little loop-de-loop, but then he just kept going that way. And my grandpa, if you want to know, he just
Oh.
lives over in the next river over, and he
Oh.
never locks his doors.
Oh, excellent! Thank you very much. I'll keep that. He never locks his door on his rock that he lives under. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, buddy. And I'm gonna say, look, I got a real good feeling. I know exactly where our convert is. He is straight that way. Now, me and Blue have to get back to the ship. We're on a tight timeline. But if you head directly that way, keep following. Just follow Lolth. Believe in Lolth, and she will guide you. That's where he is.
Okay, I believe you. Yeah, you haven't led me astray yet. So
Correct.
let's go. And then the toad just goes, "Wow, are you gonna kill that
Oh no, we're not gonna kill this guy. It's fine. Don't you worry. He's gonna help us with the whole grandpa thing.
guy? Is he gonna kill the grandpa? Is he an octagon?
No, not him. Look, trust me, this is a very complicated scheme. We do this a lot, insurance and killing people's grandpas for the money. So don't worry. This is pro bono. You don't even have to pay me for this.
Yeah. In the future, do you want my business card? We could come.
Sure, I would love your
something.
business card. Yeah, well, let's talk. And I hand him my little business card.
He just pulls out a little piece of bark with the toad print in mud on it. And just hands it to you.
Thank you very much. I'll give you a call.
Yeah, you know where I live. You know
I
where my
do.
grandfather lives, right? Don't tell anybody else.
No, I won't tell. I'll see you in your new rock mansion, mud mansion soon, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's where
Yeah.
Fred was meant to be.
Yeah.
And
I guess we'll head back to the ship.
I think
No one else is-
my favorite characters I do are just the weird things that you guys end up talking to.
Yeah.
No one else scared that all that animal conversation happened in front of the druid?
I mean,
Okay, wait.
The druid can't know.
The druid who thinks that Gunk is an adherent of Lolth who bit the head off a child. I'm pretty sure that all
Also
of that,
true.
the worst parts of that conversation are if we're trying to be good.
Yeah.
That dude's
true.
probably like, oh, fuck. Outsourcing your murder for hire to a crocagator who worships Lolth.
That's Lowell all the way
Bam.
down.
Yeah.
That is efficient.
Lowell,
That is
Lowell.
that is why you have a barbarian who gets spider fangs. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Wow. I love it so much.
Gunk,
Yeah, Blue.
you don't really like Loth, right?
Blue, I know absolutely nothing about her.
Okay, well, she's bad, and spiders are bad, apparently.
I like spiders. What's wrong with spiders?
I don't know.
They're delicious.
They are. They're delicious.
Eating them is probably okay. Look, you should sleep with the mushroom I gave you, and have a chat with Spora. But Loth is bad.
Okay,
So
well,
don't worship Loth.
I don't worship Loth. Okay,
Okay.
I told you before. I worship Froghemoth, which actually reminds me that we're in the swamp. I should probably go, like,
Pray.
give an offering and pray and stuff.
Oh, you
if
wanna
you don't
pray
mind.
Frog Smith? I can show
Yeah,
you my
I am.
spot.
Oh, thank you very much.
And he just starts
Yeah.
hopping.
Does Froghemoth like mushrooms?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of mushrooms grow in the swamp. Yeah.
Does Froghemoth like mold?
Probably. Do you want to give it an offering?
Sure. No, wait. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. I thought Loth was good, but Loth was bad. Maybe I shouldn't. But
That's okay. You don't have to. I just thought I'd, extend the offering.
You praying? What?
Yeah, I'm praying. I'm praying.
On board the ship. On board ship, Virgil's just like gonna look at Dunham. So is this a good sign or a bad sign that it's long?
We tend to take a while on all of our adventures. I'm not too concerned. Goes back
Fair.
to looking at the water.
Just staring at the water. I can't talk, Virgil. I'm busy. Stares out at nothing.
Very important.
Yeah,
Didn't
I'll
say I was busy.
follow the toad. Yeah, I'll follow the toad and go to his little spot, and then I'll.
Yeah, he's got a little shrine to the Froghemoth hidden away in the marshes. And you guys do your prayers. You all know together. You can do them together. Touch
Yeah.
hands. You move. You do a thing. It's a ritual.
Yeah, I'll make a lot of like swamp flowers grow around the shrine, and then cut my hand and put like my blood on the altar, and then we're good to go.
Hot damn, you're real serious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's like here, but our Froghemoth loves blood, so.
I can't hold a knife. Can you cut mine?
Oh, sure. And I do a little prick. I don't want to hurt him too much.
Oh,
I'm real
Disgusting.
sorry. It'll heal. I promise.
it's okay. Everything for the name of Froghemoth, right? It's fine. These
Right.
flowers are real pretty.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, we
Yeah.
gotta go, but it was great meeting you, Fred.
Yeah. What was your name?
I'm Gunk.
It was lovely to meet you, Gunk.
You too, Fred. I will see you soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Wink.
Wank. All right, let's get out of here, Blue.
okay, sounds good.
Oh, Jesus.
I have to write that down. Fred the Toad.
Brother Joe died, looking to have his grandfather bumped off so he can inherit it.
We'll make sure that it looks legit for the insurance.
Yeah. What was his brother's name?
Joe.
Joe. Thank you.
Oh, Jeebus. All right, so you guys get back to the ship. Did anybody want to have any conversations when you get back? Or,
No, we'll just tell him how it went. How he's off in the marshes looking for Thousand Teeth now.
So what are the odds on the resulting, presumably, attempt at devouring going between 999 teeth versus, in the other corner, one easily misled druid of Lolth and a phase spider?
Don't forget about the would-be king that is probably still roaming around these areas.
Oh, that was that was down south.
Those further down south. Perhaps he's not made it up here yet.
It's not our problem, right? I mean, you just keep dumping shit in the same spot and hope someone else takes care of it. It's never going to be your problem, right? That's not how things work.
You're definitely not going to have the druid become the king of the frogs and leading them all in the service of Lolth while riding on a giant crocodile.
Absolutely, that's definitely not going to happen.
I'm just going to say, with the exception of the druid, we've fought all of those before. Virgil is not concerned.
We'll get there when we get there.
If we keep throwing animals at where the druid is, I'm sure everything will work out fine.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
To Saltmarsh.
Yeah.
To money.
Okay, so you arrive in Saltmarsh, and it's like early evening, maybe 6 p.m. You'd feel like that Aubric Foppish the Lesser was pretty excited to get his stuff back, so you don't feel like it would be too late to go and see him.
Should go then.
If Baz reduces the crate to half weight, and then
I
put it on my back.
Absolutely will.
All right, so you will walk the way to Aubric's manse. That's just like a normal merchant. So embarrassing. And we're gonna take our break a little bit early there because we're probably gonna be playing a little bit shorter tonight. So
love it.
All right, everybody. We will be back in just a few minutes. Take care. See you on the other side.
bye.
Peace.
Me. I talk first. And we're back
Yep.
to Ghosts of Saltmarsh, the game that I run really smoothly.
The goats.
Sweet. So we just got back from our lovely adventure of dropping off Krell and getting some Toad insurance fraud / hit. We'll see.
Yep.
And I guess I
I
should
like
make
that we're
sure-
leading with the insurance fraud there, where it's kill him and make it look like an accident. It's like, I feel like the insurance fraud's a rider on the killing him.
I mean, it's worse, murder or insurance fraud. It's rampant in this country, Galway.
Are we in capitalism or late stage capitalism?
Sad. Anyway, you find yourselves at Albrecht's modest estate, and his fucking butler, whose name I goddamn remember. I could write these things down, but I defo don't. So then,
Verthig.
thank you. You write these things down. Verthig, his butler, buttles over to you. No, you knock on the door and he answers. And he's like, "Oh, well, that was fast, and I hope you were successful."
Tink, tink.
I'll go get the master. I don't think he's too drunk yet.
Don't count on it.
Drunk. Maybe we should-
And you go into the lovely room that you were in before with big fireplace and bookcases and squishy chairs and all that shit. And he's
Can I
there.
do you have any books or anything on the shelves? Could I...
Sure.
Do you have a spell book with level 3 spells in it?
Yeah, huh? Sure. Yeah. Give me a
What do I-
perception check.
What do I have
It's
to
got
roll?
every spell in it. Wow, that's
Give me a
amazing.
quickie perception check.
6.
It's a 6.
Yep.
Man, it just looks like there's a lot of smut. It's
I was-
just like row upon row of smut.
I was really just
Oh.
hoping it was nothing but copies of an autobiography.
Yeah.
It's just nothing but
Oh.
autobiographies that he wrote
It
about
is.
himself and got
There is,
self-published.
been
but they're all
better.
It is
smutty.
both
It's
smut
all
and
of his
autobiography.
autobiographies are smutty. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Is his life has been fucking saucy.
Oh, Saltmarsh, I never thought it would happen to me. Well, this is terrible, and I put it back on the shelf.
And so he's sitting there, and the brandy snifter. He says, "Oh, hello. You're back, I see. Hopefully with my
Huh?
riches. Oh, wow, you're strong that you can just lift that."
I kind of want the effect on this to run out as I'm putting it down.
Like as you're putting it down, it's just like,
I switched the
Boom.
polarity on it. It's it's so much heavier as you put it down, and
"Oh, my floorboards."
Yes, you may want to have those repaired with presumably some of the money you're able to produce from this, but not before you pay us the money.
Of
Indeed.
course not. I wouldn't dream of taking away from your whatever it was that I promised you that I totally remember.
400,000.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Um,
100,000.
And he walks up to the box and kind of kneels down to it and whispers something.
I try to listen for it.
Yeah,
I try my best.
give me a perception check.
What did I know what it was? It's a 4.
You're pretty sure that as he whispers it, he lets out like a fart, just like a just
It's all I
a little bit of a trumpet, and that's all you hear.
It is, in fact, the floorboards underneath him and the box slowly snapping,
Right.
and Virgil is just like, "Money now? Pretty sure you're about to plummet to your death."
Everything's
Maiming.
fine.
What do you
On
think?
the
And-
ground floor, right?
Yeah, so it's like,
He's got a basement or a cellar or something.
Probably a cellar, yeah.
Wine
For
cellar.
his fancy
Look.
merchant things.
it looks squishy. Too.
Normal,
It actually-
normal merchant things.
It does tell me what the password is in here too. So if you had rolled better, I would have told you. Sorry.
No, I know what I'm
Only farts for you.
Onlyfarts.com.
I got 12.
12 is not enough.
Damn it.
You also smell the fart. You don't just hear it.
Oh god, it's even worse.
So yes, he opens up the box and pulls out all of the like banknotes and whatever crap that he gets.
Sure.
And he's very, very excited. And it's like, okay, so as I explained to you before, there's no actual cash in here. These are all like promissory notes and things like that. I just need to get it changed over, and then I will pay you your money.
That sounds like a scam.
How long is that gonna take?
You could stay with me and come with me to the bank or the institution that does this. I don't know.
What an idea.
You're welcome to stay the night here in my lovely manse. Have some brandy.
Are you trying to say mention? What's a manse? Andy doesn't know what a manse is.
It's just another word
Are
for
you
mansion.
trying to
It's like
say-
a fancier word for mansion.
Are you trying to say men?
Men? Did you say
Men.
your
The plural of
Stay
men
with
is
my lovely
men.
man.
my mans?
Men.
This is my man's. This is my man's servant.
Uh-huh.
My
Who
man's
has a
servant works
name,
for my man.
Verthig.
He is a man's who is my man's servant who works at my man's.
Men. Men is how you pluralize that word.
It's his men servant?
Okay, apparently I've always thought of it as like informally it's a person's house or home, but it's also apparently a house occupied by a minister of the Presbyterian Church.
Yes.
Okay.
Having gone to technically a Presbyterian-aligned college, yes.
Okay.
Didn't know it was specific, so he's a Presbyterian clergyman and also a merchant.
Cleric of Jesus. Yep.
He's like, yes, you see my Jesus everywhere.
I love that you launched into the line and then went, shit, what defines a Presbyterian?
Do they have crucifixes? I don't know.
No.
Not all Christian sects have crucifixes. Maybe do they have crosses? They all love Jesus, so sure, there's just Jesus around.
Are you sure in this universe it's not Mises? You never know.
So, Virgil, I think if we're not yet getting paid, then we've not yet delivered the box. And I'll try to just kind of shut it with my foot.
Oh, well,
We'll take this back until we're ready to go to wherever you need to go to turn in your notes.
well, can I at least reseal it?
I suppose. Put what you need in there and we'll take it with us. And I watch him make sure he's not trying to steal stuff out of it.
I mean, you look inside and you see that he's definitely not lying to you. There's no cash money. It's all like papers and documents and shit.
Fair enough.
And he's like, oh, it's a good thing too. I hear that Jeanine is back from her maternity leave tomorrow, so she can hopefully help me out with this.
She can help us both out. I have something I need to talk to her about too. That's so great. I forget, did you have a mushroom last time?
I also don't remember. I've had a lot of brandy.
Would you like a mushroom to go with your
He
brandy?
did take one, but he had Verthig take it.
Oh, yes, because I usually don't just take things from people with my hands because often they're dirty.
These
Not
are
my hands, people.
really clean mushrooms, and my hands are super clean.
Mushrooms generally as a whole are rather dirty.
No, these ones are really clean. No mold.
Grow in
Verthig?
shit, Blue. You know
Verthig?
that, right?
Take this mushroom from the young lady, please.
No,
Put it in the kitchen.
put it under his pillow.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh no!
that's where it goes. That's where it goes.
That's Verthig. Verthig. You put it under my pillow, you are fired.
He just said you put it under my pillow.
Verthig just kind of takes it and backs out of the room and nods slowly.
Thank you.
The feeling is mutual. It's fine. Most people don't like me. I'm not a very agreeable personality. I don't know why. I think I'm lovely.
Maybe you should work on that. I found that people really like it when you offer them mushrooms and mold, and when you're enthusiastic about rotting things.
Gunk's literally just shaking their head behind Blue. Like, no.
So
Virgil's-
he's gonna. Oh, yeah,
Virgil's gonna
continue.
sort of like crouch down so that he's able to whisper to Gunk. He's like, on the other hand, it could be kind of amusing if he took the.
That is true. It could be pretty funny.
You can
He's
see
already
he's like
fallen pretty far.
wiping his hands with this like white cloth that he keeps just from being near the mushroom. Just so, and he's going to reseal the box. If you would like to make a perception check to see if you can tell the word he's saying, you may.
Oh yes, again, yes.
Yes.
again.
Again. 10!
We got a 10 from Gunk.
10 is okay, but 14 is better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is, but you still don't hear the word that he's saying.
Okay. Well,
So many
that's fine.
10s.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah. 10.
Well, Virgil,
We're all doing it now.
Well, now I can't be the
Dunlop.
only one not doing it. Come on now.
Oh, Dunlop's gonna crit. Watch this. Dunlop will
Dunlop.
crit.
And Dunlop's not going to tell us. That's that's what I'm
Yeah.
worried about. He's going to find it out and never to explain it to us.
Should
Oh.
actually be one less, but you know.
The actual perceptive character.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. Known. So Dunlum, you can't. You still can't exact like you're. I feel like you are probably not the up close one to all of them. You haven't like been interacting with him and his weirdness and stuff. So you can't tell exactly what it is, but it sounds very similar, like looking at his mouth and hearing it. It sounds like he says, "Toads very us."
Okay.
That's what you get from that. He says, "Well, so slumber party, would you like to sleep in my house?"
I'd
Tonight?
like to sleep in your room.
That is very
Blue?
forward and makes me
I
uncomfortable.
just would like to put some mushrooms under your pillows. It's very reasonable.
This is not the impact that anyone is going to have when you say that to them, Blue. Just as a note.
Why?
Oh,
I just want to give them mushrooms.
My
Okay.
room is my temple to myself. And
This entire house
my
is your
Lord
temple
Jesus.
to yourself.
Fishiest thing I've
I'm
ever-
very charismatic. Sometimes I don't act that way, but I am. So I think I should go in your room and put mushrooms under your pillow.
Are you
Why?
trying to pry a persuasion check out of there, Rachel?
Give me you have to give me a
DC 45
Right.
persuasion
Right?
check.
Yeah. With that argument, I don't-
convince Aubrey.
Because you've been having a really bad run of bad luck, and the mushrooms will give you good luck, and they'll fix your luck. So if you don't, I think everything in your box is going to turn to ash probably because of the bad luck. Yeah, it's really bad. I think you've been cursed. I think you
Threat
probably
Blue?
didn't let an old woman in your house at night and she turned out to be a fairy and she cursed you.
How did you know about that?
I'm just really good at this. But sleeping with mushrooms under your pillow will break the curse.
Do old women not like mushrooms?
That particular old woman doesn't like mushrooms.
You going for persuasion or deception?
Or intimidation.
Or intimidation?
even
I
Baz
was-
is like, who is this old woman that you
Right.
What?
What the hell,
woman.
Marta? What new
Very
fold to the narrative is this?
I would say that you can either roll persuasion or intimidation to convince him to let you put mushrooms in his room.
18.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to kind of squint his eyes at you. Kind of. And can I have a request
Okay.
before any mushroom enters my chambers. That it be thoroughly cleaned and dried.
Sure, that's totally fine. It's still a mushroom.
Okay. I will try to see if this lifts that curse.
I have full confidence it will.
Oh, woman.
You seem like a very confident woman.
I definitely am that.
Again, Virgil's gonna sort of lean in. So, what if he like learns to love another? Does he turn into handsome tabaxi? Be confused as to what's going on.
Maybe? I mean, most of our
Do not
fairy
go into
tales-
my west wing.
Okay.
It's a tale as old as time right here.
Should we try and find a rose or something? Is that part of it?
Flying carpet.
Should we
Shut up, Andy.
should we see if the candelabras talk?
Maybe.
They do if you
Wanna
drink
throw
enough.
that clock move.
That is what clocks do, sir.
So
That's how you tell the time.
I'll wash the mushroom and dry it really thoroughly for him.
It's all the
All
same
right.
to you. I think we just sleep in here on some mats that we have, and
I have some I have some guest
bedding?
bedrooms.
yes, but I don't think we'll be.
Are we going to
Okay.
have a slumber party?
What do you think a slumber party entails? Before we answer that question.
Already said yes, but
We all get into our silk jammies.
so far so good.
Yes.
We make a lot of snacks.
I'm
Do you
with
need
you.
snacks or brandy?
There's a
Someone was
difference.
crossing his finger. Brandy, brandy, brandy.
Brandy, brandy.
Brandy.
We make a lot of snacks and we have a lot of booze.
Oh,
Good so far, yeah.
We sit around the fire and we share stories, maybe scary one.
we can make smoke stories, Gunk. That would
Yeah.
be amazing.
Oh, you just don't burn my house down, please.
Nothing
Oh,
like
no.
that. No.
No.
We could have some hot cocoa.
With brandy.
Of
Yeah.
Of course. I'm not a monster.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this sounds like a lot of fun. I could go for
I
a
mean,
sleepover.
it actually does. A bit of pampering, a bit of just us time, you know?
And then we all go to sleep with mushrooms under our pillows.
Or in our bathtub.
Yeah,
Or in the
or in our
bathtub.
bathtubs.
Frog and mushroom soup.
Yum.
New
I will need
Virgil,
a
you
bathtub,
have to
by the
sleep
way.
with the mushroom too, otherwise it won't break the curse.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Virgil, you have to sleep with the mushroom too, otherwise it won't break the curse.
I think she
Uh,
tied you into the deception role.
Somehow.
First, at what point have I given Andy indication that
Well,
I
but
give
Virgil,
a
if
damn
we
about
don't
this
break the
man's
curse, all of his papers are going to turn to ash, and then we won't get any money.
I think
Where's
he
the-
lost us somewhere along the way.
Where would the banker be that you can exchange these right now?
It's nighttime.
I have so many weapons.
So, everybody, jammies. You got your jammies?
I am a
Do you need to
centaur.
borrow some jammies?
I need to borrow some.
I would love to borrow some silk jammies, honestly.
Oh, Bertha!
Virgil's just gonna like throw a little piece of fluff so that it sticks on Gunk's skin. All right, now I'm getting into this idea.
silk
throw any
jammies for everyone.
feathers around.
Do we have any of my old silk jammies that I had for the horse that passed away? We used to have slumber parties together with Buttercup as well. She was very dear to me.
Why did she die? No, I don't. No, that's fine.
Because horses die, sir. I had to shoot her after she broke her leg. It was very, very hard. The doctor said she would have healed, but I couldn't handle dealing with all that. It sounded like a lot of work.
Okay, well, maybe we just don't talk anymore.
Oh yeah, let's
What
have
if
a
we just-
slumber
Maybe we just
party.
start
This will
drinking.
be great. Story time with Foppish the Lesser. This will go
forgot.
well.
I forgot how bad he was. Sorry. I was tantalized by cocoa and brandy, Virgil.
And silk
Ugh.
jammies.
Okay,
And the silk
so Verthig comes in with silk jammies for Baz and for Gunk and holds out some for Ocean if she would like.
Yeah, this is great.
And then
Dunlop doesn't have
hands.
any.
I was gonna say
Well, so Buttercup had two different pairs. So you could
Right.
wear to Virgil, who hold out one pair, which is just like full on four-legged horse pants, like a thing to go around.
Yeah.
And then we'll just hand Dunlum the top that went around Buttercup,
Mm.
not the pants. So you will be pantsless. But it will just be like, here, I think this will fit.
We had pantsless parties when I was in grad school. Verthig, one moment, please.
Yeah.
And I'll follow him out of the room, just maybe a little bit.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Verthig, I hope you don't find it gauche of me to ask, how much is he paying you to be his servant?
A reasonable amount that Rachel totally knows off the top of her
Reasonable
head.
amount. Sure. Well, if I paid you 15 gold and gave you this mushroom, do you think you could hide it under his bed so that he wouldn't know about it for as long as you possibly can? And if he were to fire you, we have a lovely operation in a ship in town who always needs trustworthy people.
I get very seasick.
We need people on the dock too. So,
Make it 25 gold.
it's a hard bargain, Verthig. But you think you could do it for 25 gold to
I'm a
keep,
hard man, Baz.
to keep this under wraps? Would you accept 24 gold, 7 silver, and 5 copper? Would you?
No money left.
or do you have change for a ruby?
Or do you have change for a ruby?
You could just give me the 24 gold. Otherwise, it's just
24,
sad.
fine. Thank you. I appreciate that actually quite a lot. Here it is, 24 gold.
And is this
And here's the
going
mushroom.
to kill him or poison him?
Not at all. Not
I
at all.
don't-
It's just no. It's actually just very important to my friend, and
Yeah, he won't notice. He doesn't look
won't.
under his bed.
he won't notice at all, and it will make her feel excellent. So, if you don't mind, this would be doing me a solid. I would be in your debt.
If anything bad happens from it, I'll track you down and murder you.
Fair enough. Well, hold on for a second. Now you've raised the stakes a bit, old man.
Do you expect something bad to happen from this mushroom?
No, I don't. I have
mean,
one
we
myself.
eat
See,
mushrooms occasionally. Oh, yes.
right.
as-
I have one myself that I sleep with as well. And I don't think anything bad will happen. And I
So
just
then it shouldn't
No,
matter. that I
yes,
give you
I'm
that.
sure it's fine.
It's
Ocean,
a little murder between friends.
Ocean wouldn't give me something very bad to give to someone. I'm very confident of that.
Are you? She seems very strange.
Yep, very confident.
Lena made a face as though Ocean's not super weird. Lena's like,
Super
how? Rude. I would never.
Yes. Well, if you don't mind that, that would be excellent, Verthik. I would do appreciate it.
Okay. You've got it.
Secret between us.
Take it. Take your gold.
Okay, there you go. I'll come back in. Where's some brandy? I do need a bit of a drink.
Well,
Owls can sweat, can't they? I'm just sweating a bit.
Oh, in my silk pajamas, are you?
Nope, owls don't sweat. You misheard.
Good, good. Good.
So I'm just picturing normal, like, Foppish the Lesser is human, right?
Mhm.
So like a normal human-sized pajamas on Gunk, just like folding over as each like element of them comes into contact with a different part of their skin. So it just sort of looks like this like knotwork around Gunk at this point. Like,
Yeah.
yes, you're
Foppish
worried
the Lesser is
about
horrified.
the sweat, huh?
Yeah, maybe should have mentioned that before. These are ruined. You'll never get these. You'll never get this out.
Unskilled laundry workers have died trying.
Well, you've all made me a very rich man again, so, what's a few silk pajamas? Sweat all you want in them.
Oh, good.
Oh, this ain't sweat. This is just gunk.
Gunk.
Great. And
Do
this is
whatever you
just
need to in
Baz.
them.
How do you think I got this name? I just made gunk.
Oh,
Oh.
that's the etymology of your name, is it? That's fun.
Mhm. You didn't think that was my real name, did you?
Wait, what's your
My-
My
name?
parents called me gunk.
Gunk,
So
honest,
insulting.
The ocean.
I swear to Froghemoth, I thought that was your real name.
Nah, man.
What is your real name? Do you mind? Mine is Baz.
Monty totally knows that. It's totally something that I planned. Maybe
This
get
corner
to
is
know me a
lovely.
bit better, Baz.
Can't drop that carrot in front of me, Gunk. I'm very curious, I must admit.
Well,
I'm just
you
confused.
know,
Monks would
I'm the
never drop
horse
a
here.
carrot. They would stick to their hands.
maybe a couple more drinks and Monty Googles a random name generator.
So,
Virgil just pushes a large flagon of brandy over.
thank you, Virgil.
Tick-
And I
tick-tock,
pour a
Gunk.
few for me and Gunk.
What kind of names do Gronk have?
I mean, the first name that came to mind for me was Percival J. Frog, which is terrible.
Mine was Terrence, and I was like, no.
Oh, I really like Terrence.
Name's
Terrence is
not gonna be
so good.
Terrence. Why
Oh,
Terrence?
I love Terrence.
Maybe it'll be Terrence. I don't know.
It's like a super, like, yeah, my name is Terrence.
No, I got one. My name? No, I don't like that.
You about said it out loud. And, you know,
As soon as they did, they were like, no.
Bad. They're all
Look,
bad.
We'll have everybody drink a bit. So yeah, you can share stories. You could even have somebody else do the pipe this time if somebody wants to share a smoke story or
Yeah, go ahead. We'll pass it around. Take a puff and pass.
Are all
Virgil?
the pajamas embroidered with AD?
yes,
Okay.
very
Well, no,
much so.
probably not.
Except for
Probably
not
not
your
the ones
two.
we're
Yeah,
wearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
they
I
just
just
have a
like to
big
picture
B
this-
on them.
Buttercup.
I was just thinking that it would be nice if there was like just a little like actual like depiction of a buttercup.
Oh, that's
Aw.
cute.
My little buttercup, and he just starts crying in his brandy.
Jesus Christ.
I'm looking at a random grung name generator, and one of them is Goop.
Are you insane?
Gunk.
Gunk's not my real name.
It's
Goop. Do you think my parents called me Gunk? No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be offensive.
They went with a respectable name. Goop.
Goop.
Oh, it hurts.
Oh shit.
Family name and slime. Of the South Swamp and Slimes, of course. So I'm just also like out of the corner of my eye looking at fantasy name generator, and I'm like, okay, like they don't have grung as I'm looking at them, but I'm just like, all right, what's something adjacent that could be World Destroyer name?
Oh, let's see that.
Ooh, Digester of the Universe.
That's what your parents named you. Yeah, that makes sense.
The Hulking Dominions Diminisher.
Wow.
That's
These are all just
ridiculous.
unpronounceable. I'm on a proper grung generator.
Infector of Universes.
Oh god.
What about an infector of diminished dominions? Oh my gosh.
To actually pronounce the name, you just build up phlegm in your throat and go.
There you go. Yeah. It's
Ocean,
just like speaking Yiddish.
Ocean, the brandy is fantastic. Have you had any?
No, I can.
You should.
Sure.
Lovely. Do you want to hear a secret, Ocean?
Love secrets.
Here's a secret for you. You can't tell anyone.
Okay.
Everybody's listening.
I paid the Verthig to hide a mushroom under his pillow.
Oh, that's so great.
So you're going to have a mushroom in his room.
I'm so glad.
Cheers.
Is anybody distracting Aubric or?
I think Aubric is distracting Aubric.
That's fair. He rolled his pen.
He's
But
very
Aubric
drunk as well.
Foppish the Lesser. He is. He is very drunk. Yeah,
Do
he
you
did
want to
hear
hear?
you.
Do you want to hear another secret, Ocean? It's so... I have a schoolmate who is very dear to me named Montague Blaine. He's a lizard folk. How crazy is that?
So crazy.
I thought he was going to be at the place with all the lizard folk, and I was mistaken.
I don't think all lizard folk are in the same place all the time.
Right. They knew him though, which is
Hey, that's cool.
seems racist, but it's not.
I guess it's just a happy coincidence.
Yes.
Did they tell you where he is?
They said that he was captured by Sahuagin. That's why I've been... It's hard for owls to slur their speech because we don't have lips. But that's why I've been studying Sahuagin. Glaven! Do you know what that means? It means welcome.
Okay,
Lovely. It's a beautiful language.
it's beautiful.
Yes.
They
I will
are
help
shark
you. I will
people,
help you
remember that,
with
right?
whatever you need to do with the soul Hagen, so that we can find your friend.
That's
And
very
get them
sweet
on
of you. And I'll help you save the world.
Yeah, you're already helping. You're doing such a good job. Spore is really pleased.
Right. Brandy.
Brandy.
I feel like as Foppish the Lesser is sitting there getting plastered and maybe at times vaguely trying to engage Virgil in conversation, Virgil is just sitting in silken pajamas, like, which I also imagine are like pink and teal or something,
Yeah,
and
no,
like
absolutely.
large buttercup embroidered on them, just like lays a pile of weapons on the floor, just very slowly. Shink, shink, shink. So this is what you do with your time. Mostly drinking?
I mean, yes. Isn't it fun?
So, when you
Yeah.
were a successful merchant, what did you do with most of your time?
There's still a lot of drinking, but there was also management of people and accounts and finding new people to trade with. It was all very important.
And that all went poorly for you, ultimately.
Well, I know it's hard to believe, but I got a bit greedy. And I tried to bite off more than I could chew, let's say.
So, what you're saying is, in your attempts to gain more wealth, you took on an undertaking that was too much for you. when you were spending, let's be generous and call it 60% of your time blitzed out of your mind and drinking. Perhaps if you'd cut back on that percentage, the big undertaking wouldn't have been too much. Just a thought.
Oh, is drinking bad for you?
I
Not
can
at
hear
all.
your liver screaming.
What's it saying?
Yeah.
For God's sakes, finish it.
Finish it.
Also, Andy, it just told me that you opened up Tabletop Simulator.
It just told you that?
Yeah.
I did
Steve,
it during my class today. I swear I'm not playing a game.
Steve just went, Yigna is now playing Tabletop
We're grouping in the
Simulator.
menus, apparently.
Like,
So,
That's hilarious.
oh, okay, Andy. I guess you're gonna play some, I don't know, solitaire or something. Maybe something
Yeah.
else with somebody.
That's wild.
You'd be like, okay, so less drinking, more working, but that sounds boring.
Puppy.
Puppy. So look at those ears.
I know. Please don't look at the mess on the floor.
Oh no.
That's all my art supplies that I haven't put away.
As Virgil just continues sharpening a weapon, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, just giving you an observation as to, some of the difficulties you may have encountered might be attributable to this.
Oh, poor life choices. I'll think on that. And then he takes a swig of brandy.
Uh-huh.
Dunlum, watch what I can do. And I fly from one end of the room to the other.
Yeah, you're gonna defo give me a dexterity check with disadvantage, drunkie.
I thought if I described it fast enough.
Uh-huh.
Acrobatics, you say? I'm
Sure,
sure this
that
will go
works.
great. 5! Dunlum, watch what I can do.
And you basically fly directly into a bookcase at the other end of the room.
But does the bookcase have spell books on it?
Does it have spellbooks with third level spells in it?
It does when it falls onto Baz. Maybe his spell books mingle with it. You can give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Isn't there a fireplace over here too?
Is there anything I
The
can,
other
I
end.
was thinking.
You're good.
is there anything I can do vis-a-vis like holding up the bookcase so it doesn't fall on Baz?
8.
Um,
Look what I did.
you can
Help,
give me
please.
So
I was thinking of like a dexterity check or something to make sure that you could get there fast enough.
I could give you an initiative roll, basically. It's next check.
Sure.
19.
19. Okay, so I will say that you are able to stop the bookcase from falling on him, but all of the books fall out and still pelt him.
Yes, Dunlum, look what he can do.
You take
Encore!
one
Encore!
bludgeoning damage, Baz. 1 bludgeoning damage.
1. I can take 1 standing on my head. Want to see?
I'm also just going to say, like, I'm holding up the bookcase with one arm, and I'm just going to reach down with the other one and sort of pick up Baz by an ankle, be like, all right, that's enough flying for you.
Well,
Don't drink and fly, Baz.
very astute. Goop.
Wow.
It was kind
and-
of racist, but okay.
What is your name? You can tell me. We're sharing secrets.
You can call me Gunk like everyone else, Baz.
Okay.
And
I'm Baz.
Albrecht is going to look over at the books in the bookcase and just go, Verthig, bring in the cocoa, and then the bookcase needs to be cleaned up, please. Verthig comes in with hot cocoa on trays, holds it out to everybody, and then goes and starts to put the books back in the bookcase. Because I'm assuming Virgil put it, made sure that
Virgil will prop it back up,
Well,
and then
you
we'll
were
also,
just like letting it fall to the floor after Babs was out. but-
Virgil will also help Verthig with.
Nice. Beautiful.
So that's why it said I just logged into Tabletop Simulator
Oh,
because
it's Dark Plane?
is
Okay. That's funny. It's just like, well.
2 games at once, eh?
Ooh. Does anybody else want to do anything with their fun slumber party night?
Drink a lot.
Yeah.
It's lots of drinking, lots of snacks, lots of hot cocoa, lots of stories.
Dunlum is having a drinking contest with himself. He's winning.
I think I can't
Every
get
time
drunk.
he sets down an empty flagon, he thinks it's someone else's, and he's like, "Nope, I gotta outdo this."
Yeah.
Oh, they're already down to 3. Okay, one more.
Oh,
4. Wow, they're keeping up.
yeah, you're gonna give me a Constitution save.
Sure.
11.
Not great. Not bad.
Yeah,
You don't die.
you don't vomit all over the front of your horse pajamas.
I guess that's good news.
But you
Maybe?
do pass the fuck out first. And you're just like sitting in the armchair by the fire, just like mouth fully open.
I feel like Virgil's gonna walk over and like try to like gently push his limbs inside the shell. Like, can I just get tucked in there? Don't want to hurt. Well, perhaps just leave.
Kind of twitches in his sleep, and his turtle claws go by your face.
That's fine. That's fine. Just not biting. That's fine.
Eventually recedes into the shell.
There you go. There you go.
And then that's when you throw up everywhere. No.
Michelle! No!
Oh, I'd rather.
I'm kidding.
I just picture Virgil walking away. Hears a retching noise. Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
Aubrek did say something about you can do whatever you want to the pajamas.
Oh yes. Sweet. So everybody eventually has enough to eat and drink and of merriness, and they fall asleep with mushrooms under them.
I do at least.
Virgil.
Also no. And I get in the bathtub.
I just don't think Dunlum would have remembered with how hammered he was.
That's fair. You did just pass the fuck out. Oh, okay. So then, sorry. You all sleep and wake up, and you feel rested. And for those of you that had too much to drink, you feel real shitty.
Oh.
Just real shitty. Yeah, like so shitty that Rachel's tempted to give you a level of exhaustion, but maybe isn't that mean.
I dare you.
Because Andy just wants it because he likes having horrible things against him.
I was
That
going to
came
say
out
it's
wrong,
one of the ones
but
who
you know what I mean?
drank in moderation. You know, do whatever.
Yeah, I feel like at least Baz and Dunlum.
I
I
was
think
going to say,
everybody else kind of handled themselves.
Gunk is immune to poison damage, so and the poison
Yeah.
condition, so
I'm actually immune to alcohol.
they're pretty much immune to hangovers and drunkenness.
Nice.
Wait, you mean this wasn't water? Colored water?
Weird. And Aubrek, oh god, I'm super lagged again. Maybe. Sorry that. Okay. Then Aubrek wakes up and he's like, well, what a great night. I feel amazing. So let's all head on down to the office and we can speak with Jeanine and hopefully get this all taken care of.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Jeanine. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Did you have dreams?
No, I generally don't when I drink, so never.
Oh, that's a problem.
I'm not entirely sure that what he does is sleeping.
I think you need to stop drinking so you can have dreams.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind, Doctor.
I'm sure he's fine.
I think it's more of a
No one needs
rotational organ
dreams.
failure.
Yes, today it's my liver. Yesterday it was my kidney.
And also your liver.
Who knows what tomorrow will bring?
Probably your liver. Just hedging my bets.
Fair. Okay, so then you will head down to. Oh wait, let me find the Saltmarsh map.
I'll make the pocket light in so we can carry it. And basically,
Oh yes, very nice of you. You will head on down to the place that I totally marked where Jeanine was last time, and we all remember, so it's fine.
Yep.
And yes, so he'll say, do you all want to come in with me for the appointment, or?
Oh, absolutely. I need to talk to her.
Right, but she'll only do one of us at a time.
No. What? I've been waiting.
What?
No, yes, but I'm not. You can go after me. We can't both talk at the same time because that would be
Why?
very confusing.
No?
We have different needs.
You can go first and handle the payment, and then she'll be able to have her conversation.
that sounds
Okay.
good.
So I'll go in, and then we'll bring you the payment.
I'm going
And-
to go in with you to make sure you don't do anything to Jeanine.
Ocean, are you going in to try to have your meeting first?
No! I'm just
You
going
need to
in.
be paid first, and
Fine. Only
bet.
because Gunk said they were in pain and the money will help.
Yeah,
Yep.
about that. I did mean like existential life, general sort of pain, not like physical, actual pain. So we don't need to worry so much about that. Don't worry. So
But
trying
the
to get my
money
dog
will
in
help.
frame. Look how cute she is.
Very, very
Although-
cute.
Cute. She's so cute.
the money will help Ocean. Yes, it'll help all of that.
Yeah, the life pain for sure. Yeah.
Good. Then we can do the money first. But I'm going in with him anyways.
Sure, I ain't gonna stop you.
Sure. Just
I'll
so you
stay
know,
outside.
Jeanine takes a while.
That's fine. I just
I'll
don't
take a
want
nap
to
under
go
a
away
tree.
again.
I'm gonna go in at least just to drop off the box, and then
Fair. Yeah, so you go. Did I say Jeanine was a goblin? I can't remember.
She was a gnome.
A gnome. I knew she was something itty bitty. Okay, so you go in, and the same. I don't know. There was like a dwarf dude there right before that was like telling you need Jeanine, and so he kind of, after Albrecht talks to him, he kind of motions to a door in the back, and you guys go through. And those of you that went, yeah, you see sitting behind a desk. Sorry, my brain just fully left my body for a second. You see a very small gnomish woman with like, cat eye type glasses and a very high bun. And she is sitting behind a desk. And I'm not going to play out her and Albrecht's interaction because it full on takes an hour of just like her needing him to fill out the right forms and fill out all these different things and do all this different stuff. And then eventually she takes his papers and hands him back basically the equivalent of 100,000 gold pieces. And then he's gonna say, so should we go out and pay everybody, or?
Yeah, you go out and pay everybody, and I'm going to talk to Jeanine.
Sure. I'm going to give your payment to somebody else. I'll give them the lump sum, and
Yeah, they'll give the money to me.
that's okay. And he'll leave, and you are in the room with Jeanine, and she says, "Well, hi.
Hi.
How can I help you today?"
I've been waiting so long for you to come back. I hope you had a good baby.
Oh, I had so many of them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it
Would
was
you like the
quadruplets.
mushrooms?
No,
Would
thank
you
you.
like some mushrooms for your babies? They would love
Oh,
them.
generally babies just have milk, but I really appreciate it.
No, it's not to eat. It's to sleep with.
Oh, does it work like a pillow? I mean, they are pretty small.
Yes, it works exactly like a pillow. It's recommended by doctors that you put babies on mushrooms.
Sure, can you fill out this form 27A for handing me anything? I can't just accept anything. I need to have this
Yes.
form filled out.
While I'm doing that, because this is not why I'm here for my appointment, I'll fill this out and talk to you. I need to
Okay,
see
initial
the
there,
okay. I need to
and then
see the
initial
council.
there,
I need to see the council
and
about.
that one needs a signature.
Okay, I got it. I need to see the council because there's a really big threat. So I need to be put on their agenda. They said that you would put me on their agenda as soon as possible because there's a really big threat, and I need to talk to them about the threat to the world and to Saltmarsh, and about how we can all
Initial
become
there.
more. Okay,
Mhm.
and save the world.
And then turn it over.
Okay,
Yes, and then I need you to write your birthday.
okay. I don't know that. Yeah. Okay. And then can you get the form started so I can see the council?
Oh, I don't fill out the forms, but here, you're going to need to fill out, and she like pulls out a thing that's like about this thick. And she's like, so this is form 47-31C.
Great.
You're going to need to fill that out. And then she goes through some files. And then you're going to need to fill out, and she pulls out another one that's about this thick and puts it out. And she goes, this one is just called Form H, but it's very important. If you don't fill that one out, then everything
Okay.
falls through.
I've got all of them. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the form for the mushrooms for your children.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that.
And here's the mushrooms.
Oh, good. You can give them to me in 3 to 5 business days.
Okay,
And
I'll come back.
she'll file the paper away.
You need
In
to
like
send
a
them through the
box.
mail. You can't just hand it over.
I will come back and give them to you, and I'll fill out this form now, and then I'll be on the council schedule right away.
Yes, I think that their next opening is, and she looks at the calendar. She says, 3 months from now.
But they said it was urgent, so I think probably.
Okay, so it's urgent. And she
Yeah.
looks through more paperwork. She pulls out another big stack and she puts it on top of the other 2 that she's handed you. And she says, okay, so this is form URG 759. And I'm going to need you to fill that out if you need it to be urgent.
And that will get me in sooner?
Yes, when you fill all of that out, then you'll come in and drop it off. We'll process it. That takes, again, another 3 to 5 business days. Once the processing is done, then we'll get back to you with your appointment time.
And that will be sooner than 3 months.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And should I stay here to fill these out so you don't go away again?
No, I mean, I'm definitely not pregnant again, so at least not yet. I mean, who knows what tomorrow brings? But
think I should stay here just in case.
Well, these forms will take literally hours.
That's okay.
Well, you can sit out there with I don't know what his name was.
She's not trapped in here.
I
with
don't know
you.
what his name was
You're
either.
trapped in here with her.
But I'll stay here with you just to make sure it's all good. You can have your other appointments, and I'll just stay.
That goes against regulation. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, then I'll just stay, and you can't have your other appointments.
No, you can stay in the middle room. Or you can leave. Those are your options. Which would you prefer?
I think I'd like to stay here. Is there a form for that?
Oh, interesting. There's a form for... no, I'm sorry.
Fine, but you have to swear on your children that you're not going to disappear again.
I won't do that because that sounds horrifying. But as you can see, there's no other doors or exits from this room. So
Okay, I'm gonna be
I
sitting
also
like a
didn't
fire hazard.
disappear. I went on maternity leave, which I was due.
Absolutely. But there was a gap in services, and this is urgent.
My job is very difficult, and nobody else is trained enough to do it.
It
So
seems very difficult. They should really train somebody else in case something happens to you. I'm gonna sit out right outside the door to make sure nothing
you want to
happens.
fill out a form for that? And she'll like look through other forms, and she'll pull out another like big stack.
Okay.
So this form is to tell them that also that you think they should train somebody else to do my job as well.
Okay, that sounds important. I'll fill that out too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fill all of these out while I'm staring at your door. Sounds good. And then I'll bring you your mushrooms.
Yes, in 3 to 5 business days. Bless you.
Yes, in 3 to 5 business days. What day of the week is it right now?
Friday.
Friday.
Monty, why?
It was Thursday, like 4 days ago or something.
'Cause I thought it would be funny.
I mean, wait, if it was
It is funny.
Thursday 4 days ago, it's Sunday?
No, it's not Sunday because then Jeanine wouldn't be here.
I know.
Yeah, and it would be pointless.
And it's the weekend, and there are no government workers.
Okay, well, I will fill all of these out.
Yeah, Janine's first day back was a Friday? That's weird.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably a Monday.
Okay, sweet, good. I will be back on. Does today count as one of the business days?
No. It's from when you drop them off.
Okay, but if I drop it off today, it counts today then.
If you drop it off before 3 p.m.
What time is it right now?
11 a.m.
Okay, that's plenty of time to at least fill out the one about the mushrooms.
There's 4 about the mushrooms, I believe.
At least plenty of time to fill out the 4 about the mushrooms. And I will just be right outside your door in case you need anything.
Make sure you initial 3 times at the bottom of every page as well.
On all the forms or just the mushroom forms? Okay.
Every single form.
Every single form. Gotcha. I will do that. I'm going to go sit outside her door and watch her door while I fill out forms.
Okay. You see a bright green light under the... No, I'm just kidding.
You better not, Rachel.
So, yes, the rest of you, Brick comes out and he hands, or he looks at you guys and he says, okay, so the promised amount was 10,000 gold?
10% of realized gains, which you estimated to be at 100,000.
And I gave you 200 already. Excuse me. So it's 9,800, yes?
I mean, does that 200 really count, though?
Fair point. 10,000 it is.
Hey.
We had a fun slumber party. We're all pals now.
Yeah.
I feel like Virgil is also 100% still just wearing the silk pajamas. He does not give a shit.
Look a good Verge.
Hope there's not a
Good.
sudden fight. Silk doesn't protect that much.
I mean, I'm still wearing armor.
He's also a barbarian.
Okay, so here you go. 10,000 gold pieces to... He just kind of holds a bag out. And it's probably like platinum because
Sure.
he's not going to actually carry 10,000.
I was going to say,
He can't carry 10,000.
There you go. And then yeah, he's like, I think your friend's going to be in there for a while.
Why would she be in there a while?
Because it took me an hour and a half to just change out my banknotes. And I have a feeling that she's going to talk a lot about mushrooms.
Yes, that is true.
Janine's
Bureaucracy.
forms usually take hours. Jeanine is a master formist.
Well, I can go deliver her her cut of the gold, and see what I can do about helping on the forms. How about that? If the rest of you need to shop or anything, now might be a decent time.
Sure.
So with that, that's 2,000 gold to each of us.
Nice.
And I'll head in and give Ocean her cut, as well as try to help out on the forms.
Yes.
Of course.
You can.
Bureaucracy is. I'm no stranger to it.
You're not going to accidentally initial. So, are you going to initial for her? Is that going to be a forgery?
No, I'm going to fill out the forms and then let Ocean do all the initialing and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah. Does anybody, before we close out things, does anybody want to do any shopping or?
I would 100% probably need to look up stuff for shopping.
Same. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
2,000 gold now, though.
Oh, fair. We can do that next time.
Yeah.
So how about, so when we come back next week, we'll check in with the form fillers. We'll do some shopping, and our friends have leveled up to level 5.
Woo!
Yeah.
So you can do that by next week. We'll just say you did it as you slept, and then we just didn't, care for this time. You
Virgil
get rolled.
celebrates shopping with a fireball.
Woohoo!
Would we like to roll hit points on
Oh
stream?
yeah, let's do it.
So that all of our fans
Roll
can
them,
see.
babies.
Yeah.
7, nice.
Are you gonna keep your 7? I'm assuming.
Yes, I'm going to keep my 7.
Tons of yes.
It's protect against being bitten again.
Hopefully.
I'll roll a 2. Rachel, please
2.
roll a d6 for me.
We've been down this path before, Andy.
I know. That makes sense.
We've been down this path before.
That is a 1.
Yep, that
Would you?
makes sense.
Would you?
Rachel rolled a 1 for Andy.
Yeah.
And I rolled a. This isn't the first time.
No, you did this to me too.
This is like the third time that this has happened this campaign. I'm a
Hey.
monster.
I don't need the hit points, though. I'm
Oh,
You do. You legit do.
Died a lot.
I'm fine.
I'm becoming
Seven.
worried about you getting outrighted from full health.
Can we lend you some hit points?
No, I'm
What's
fine.
your con modifier?
2. I got 2.
Okay.
Normally, if I rolled a 5 on a d10, I would probably have the DM do it, but I'm just going to keep my 5.
Fair. That's, you know
Okay.
what? I think that's reasonable.
Taking this, going home.
I'm sorry. Who's next?
Monty, you want to go?
Oh, yeah, I can go.
I'm gonna kill Bass.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Well, not yet.
Oh, God.
So you rolled a 4.
Hmm.
4.
On a D10.
Yeah, I'll hit me. I'll try it. I'll give it a go.
Let's do this. Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah.
Incremental improvements.
Ah.
I didn't make it worse.
I'll take my 8 on a D12
Yeah,
and just
fair.
keep
Fair.
on moving.
Fair. All right. So yeah, next week we'll have form fillers, shoppers, and then level up and find out what our next adventure is.
Awesome.
Yay!
I love it.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and joining us. Tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we have Spire. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern on Friday, in place of Tier, which is just going on break for this week, we are going to have Andy DMing a one-shot in Banya called The Fire Blight. So tune in for those. Check
High
out
octane.
High Octane. Exclamation point Discord, join the Discord or check our social media because we do have a couple of unusual or like sort of special projects coming up. So follow us on either social media or join the Discord for announcements about all of that. And as always, take care, be well, and take care of yourselves and of each other. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.